Ocean Love Yoga. Thanks for joining us this morning. We are at Komodo Island in Indonesia. I have my friends behind me, so if you want to check out what they're doing, they're awesome. So we're going to start by sitting comfortably. So sit cross-seated if you can. If you need to, you can put a pillow underneath your bum to make it more comfortable. But first of all, we're just going to close our eyes. Take a moment just to breathe. And also just take this time to feel into your body. Feel how your body feels right now. Ground down through your sit bones and relax your knees, hips and shoulders. Relax behind the eyes and your forehead. And just bringing awareness to your breath. So not changing anything to begin with, just being aware of how you're breathing. And then just slowly start to bring the breath in and out through the nose. Then slowly start to extend the breath. So as you breathe in, start to breathe in a little bit longer. Feeling the movement through your belly and your chest rise and fall. And try and breathe all the way up to your collarbones. As you exhale, exhale through the belly first, then the lungs, and breathe out a little bit longer. So just stay with that breath. On your next inhale, we're going to take our arms above the head, interlace the fingers and press your palms up and away from you. So start to lengthen through the sides of the body, rotate your thumbs towards the sky. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Then when you're ready, you're going to exhale and take the arms down so they're in line with your shoulders. Spread your fingers, drop your shoulders down your back. So draw your shoulder blades down your back. We're just going to take our left arm behind our back, right hand to the left side of your head, and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. So just feeling a nice gentle stretch down the left side of your neck. Check that your left shoulder blade's on your back. Stay with that breath. And then gently inhale, release the arms, so bring them out in line with your shoulders. Again, we take our right arm behind our back, left hand to the right side of your head. Again, check that right shoulder blade's on your back. And breathe. Just be nice and gentle with your body, don't push your head too far down. On your next inhale, release the arms back out in line with the shoulders. Take the arms all the way up. And then exhale, take the arms all the way down. You're going to take your right hand to the floor. Left arm's going to extend up and over. And then inhale and come up. Exhale, take your left hand down. Take your right arm up. And then gently inhale and come all the way up. We'll do it one more time each side. Maybe you can go a little deeper. Check that you're opening up that top shoulder. Inhale and come back up. Exhale down to the left side. And then gently inhale, come all the way back up. We're just going to walk our hands forward. Drop your head down. So just to go to where works. Try and put your forehead on the floor if you can, or on a cushion or on something. And just breathe. So you're still staying with that breath, feeling the movement. As you inhale, feel the expansion through your ribs. Try and breathe all the way up to the collarbones. As you exhale, soften your body towards the mat. Take one more breath here. When you're ready to inhale, just slowly walk your hands all the way back. So we're going to roll forward onto your hands and knees. So take your knees underneath your hips and your wrists underneath your shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. So on your next inhale, you're going to gently look up to the sky, spread your sit bones apart. And as you exhale, press into your hands, tuck your tailbone under and look down. Chin to your chest. Inhale, slowly come forward, looking up to the sky, draw your shoulder blades back, spread your sit bones. Exhale, press into your hands, tuck your chin, round through the back. Inhale, coming forward, looking up to the sky. Exhale, so one more time, just press down into the hands, tuck your chin, opening up your spine. This time as you inhale, just bringing your head forward, coming to a neutral spine. We're going to tuck our toes under, lift your knees and your hips to the sky and come into downward facing dog. So just going back to that breath, breathing in and out through your nose, feeling that expansion as you inhale. And as you exhale, trying to lengthen through the spine. So spread your fingers, press down through your hands. Draw the energy back down through your heels. If you need to bend your knees if you've got a lot of tightness. Think about lifting your sit bones up to the sky rather than pushing your chest to the floor. When you're ready, we're going to inhale and look forward, and you're going to gently walk your feet. So nice little steps all the way to your hands. Bend into your knees. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, so bend right into your knees and then come down. So bringing your elbows down, drop your head. So you want your belly on your thighs. So you can stay there. You can shake your head around, release through your neck and shoulders, or you can start to extend up through your sit bones, but don't lose the connection your belly and your thighs have got. And then when you're ready, we're going to slowly inhale, ground through the feet, bend the knees, and then you're going to go all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, take your arms down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, you're going to gently step the feet back. Come down onto your knees, lower your body down onto your mat. Release the top of the feet. Inhale, gently press with your hands. Use the muscles that support your spine rather than pressing up too much. So draw your shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, gently walk the feet towards the hands. Nice and slowly bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we're going to fold into a forward bend. So same thing, bend your knees if you need to, protect your lower back. And then inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. This time, inhale, come up halfway. We're going to bring our right leg and take it all the way back. So you're going to bend into your front knee. Drop your right knee down. Check that your left ankle's underneath your left knee. So as you come forward, just dropping your hips. So you don't want to have your left ankle too far back. And then when you're ready, we're just going to gently move the hips back and come up onto your left heel. So stay as high as you need to. So if you need to kind of like lift yourself up because you're really, really tight, that's okay. So keep your left knee bent. All you're going to do is rock forward and back. So nice and gently, rock forward and back. So as you come back, drive that left hip back. So rather than kind of moving your hips, you're just driving the left femur bone back into your hip. And feel your body and move nice and gently with your breath. When you're ready, on your next inhale, bend into that front knee. You're going to press down with your hands, tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee, and take your left leg all the way back. Beautiful. Bend your left knee, and then you're going to look underneath your left armpit. So opening up your hips. And then from here, you're gonna hug your left hip back in, bring your knee to your chest. So it's off the floor. And you're gonna take that left knee out to the side and make a big circle with that left leg. That's it. So do 3 times that way, and then you're gonna go back the other way. And then extend the left leg back out. Lower the left leg down. Inhale, bring your right leg up. And bring your knee to your chest. Look forward and step your right foot between your hands. Drop your left knee down. Same thing this side, so really check that your right ankle's underneath your right knee. Push your hips forward, and then when you're ready to exhale, you're gonna take your hips back. Nice and gently, just walk the hands back and just slowly come down. Stay as high as you need to. Keep your right knee as bent as necessary. So try and protect your lower back by keeping your front knee bent. And we're just gonna gently rock forward and back. So stay with your own breath. As you exhale, go back. As you inhale, move forward. And we'll just do it one more time. So on your next inhale, coming forward, tuck your left toes under, lift up your left knee, press into your hands, lift your right leg all the way back behind you. Bring your right knee to your chest. And we're gonna take your right leg into a big circle, so just out to the side. So just getting some movement through your hips and your pelvis, and then go back the other way. Oh, drop the phone. And then bring your knee to your chest, take your right leg back. You're gonna bend your right knee and open up, so you're looking underneath your right armpit. So take your right hip right up into the sky. And then gently lower that right leg. I'll extend it out first and then lower it down. Drop down onto your knees and come into child's pose. Take a moment to breathe. And then gently inhale, lift the head, gently bring the weight forward, back onto your hands and knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and look forward, exhale, walk the feet towards your hands. Inhale and come up halfway, exhale, folding down to a forward bend. Inhale, come all the way up, bend your knees if you need to, bring the arms with you. Exhale, take your hands to your heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, so come all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, you're going to take your left leg back behind you, so step it back. So option 1 is you can drop your left knee down onto the floor. Keep your shoulder blades down your back, lift your chest. Option 2 is you're going to lift your left knee off the ground. So do what works. So from there, you just take a nice deep breath. As you inhale, bring your arms up. So option 1 is you're down here. Option 2, you're up off the floor. So do what works. As if you're up off the floor and your left knee's off the ground, drive your right hip back and activate the muscles, so push back through your back heel. If you've got shoulder issues, you can keep your hands on your hips or your arms down. If your arms feel okay, you can have your arms up. If your arms are up, spread your fingers. So extend and open up through the front of the body, but have energy going up through the arms. When you're ready, you're going to exhale, take the hands down. Either, again, so if you're down on your knee, stay there. If you're up on your knee, stay there. Walk your right hand to the inside of your right foot. And walk your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Draw your shoulder blades down your back, so keep bringing your chest forward. So this is option 1 here. Option 2, you come down into your forearms. If you're not sure if you can get to your forearms, just bend your elbows and see if you can get down. If you can't, stay high. When you're ready, inhale, press back up onto your hands, walk your right hand to the outside of your right foot, bring your right foot back to center. If your left knee is down, you're going to lift it up. If it's already up, you're going to stay there. We're going to press into our hands and just take the right leg all the way back behind you. Lower the right leg down. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Look forward, step the left foot forward. Same thing this side. So option 1 is your knees down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Option 2, you're going to tuck your toes, lift up the knee, push back. So whether your knee's down or up, drive that left hip back. So you want your femur bone going straight back into your hip. And you want to activate all the muscles in your legs and your butt so that you support yourself to hold yourself nice and strong. And breathe. And then when you're ready, we're going to exhale, bring your hands down. So you're either dropping your knee or keeping your knee up. Walk your left hand to the inside and your left foot to the outside. So from here, you're either staying there with your knee up or you're dropping it down, or you're staying on your palms or you're coming down to your forearms. Again, it's up to you. Feel your body, do what works. And feel this side. So this side will be different to the other side. One side will be tighter. Give the tighter side some love. When you're ready, on your next inhale, press back up. Take your left hand to the outside. Walk your left foot to the inside. Tuck your right toes under. Lift your right knee if it's not already. And then you're going to press into your hands. Take your left leg back. Dropping your feet down to the floor. Your left foot down to the floor into downward facing dog. Taking a breath here, really pressing out of your hands, relax your shoulders, your head. Lift your bum nice and high, spread through your sit bones. And then when you're ready, come down onto your knees. Take your knees a little bit wider than your mat, or just the same width as your mat. Keep your feet together. Walk your hands forward. And just come into a wide-legged child's pose. Take a deep breath here. When you're ready, inhale, looking up. Gently bring your hands back first. Bring your knees together. Come back up onto all fours. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. So we're going to extend our right leg out into the air, up into the air. Bend your right knee again, so your heel comes towards your bum. And you're going to open, so turn your pelvis, open up your hip, look underneath your right armpit. That's it, nice. Gently, when you're ready, hug that hip back in. Bring your knee to your chest. We're going to bring our right foot between our hands again. Drop your left knee down. And then you're going to walk your left foot, your right foot. Walk your right foot to the left. So we're going to take our right knee down to the floor. Beautiful. And release the back foot. So press through the back toes. So really activating that back leg. Option 1 is staying there and breathing. This might be tight. Option 2 is you're going to slowly go down. So if you're at home and you've got a cushion or you're really, really tight, you need an adjustment. You need to just place something underneath your bum, or you can bring your heel further on a diagonal and that will be a little bit less intense as well. And then when you're ready on your next inhale, press back up onto your hands. So you can stay here. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. This is option 1. Option 2, you're going to bend your left knee. And you might just leave it hanging there. Option 3, so you're going to reach back and grab onto your foot and see if you can draw your heel to your bum. And breathe and smile. Open your chest. And then when you're ready, slowly release. So try not to fling your leg back, have control. Tuck your left toes under, you're gonna press into your hands. And then you're gonna lift your left knee and take your right leg all the way back. Lower the right leg down, inhale, bring the left leg up. Bend your knee so your heel comes to your bum. Tilt and open up through the hips, look underneath your left armpit. Beautiful, come back to center, so hug that hip in. Look forward and bring your right foot between your hands. So you're gonna drop your right knee. We're gonna take our left foot to the right. Same thing, other side, half pigeon pose. So taking your shoulder blades down your back. Remember, this is option 1. You can stay here the entire time, breathe. Option 2, start to walk the hands. Forearms down to wherever works. Again, if you need a cushion, a bolster, something underneath your bum, a block, go for it. One more breath there, and then on the inhale, press up onto your hands. Same thing this side, so stay there. This is option 1. Option 2, maybe bend your knee. If you can't bend your knee or it doesn't go very high, don't worry about grabbing onto it. If you can reach or you feel like it's reachable, grab onto your foot, draw your heel toward your bum. And then when you're ready, slowly release the right foot, take both hands down, tuck your right toes under. Lift up your right knee and just press into your hands as you take the left leg back. And then slowly bring that left leg down, press into your hands and just gently walk your feet forward towards the hands. Inhale, come up halfway, exhale, fold all the way down. And then inhale and come all the way up to standing. Bring the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So what we're gonna do is a few balancing things. So you're gonna ground down through your feet, ground down through your left foot. We're just gonna bring our right leg up in the front of you. Just bring your knee up towards your chest. So option 1, grab onto your knee. And then from here, option 2 is grabbing onto your big toes with your middle, index, and thumb. Your left hand can go wherever it likes, okay? So you can put it on your hip. If you need to work on your balance, you can put it out to the side. If you're in option 1, what we're gonna do is just open up through the hip. So here, taking your right knee out to the side. If you're in option 2, same thing, we're gonna take your whole leg out to the side. So try and stabilize your body using your muscles at the same time you're opening up. So as you press down through your mat, engage up through the legs, use the energy in your body. Then come back to center, release your foot, hug your knee to your chest, and then lower that right leg down. Bend your knees, walk your legs. Then ground your right leg. Inhale, bring your left leg up. So you can either just hold on to that left knee. Same options this side, okay? So if you want to grab your big toe, grab your big toe. Right hand to your hip or out to the side. And if you feel like you're wobbling all over the place and your foot is really wobbly, try and spread your toes into the earth. As you press down into the earth, draw up through the legs. Don't push back through your knee. Try and engage your quad up to the top of your thigh. So option 2, or next move. Option 1 is if you've got your knee, you can take out to the side. If you've got your toes, you can take that out to the side. And if you fall over, you just get back up. And then when you're ready, come back to the center. Hug your knee to your chest and then lower that left leg down. Bend your knees, walk your feet. Ground down through your left leg again. We're going to bring your right leg back up. So this time you're going to extend your right leg out in front of you. Spread your toes. So use the muscles in your legs, try and activate your quad away from your knee. And with your left leg, if you're pushing back through your knee, bend your left knee. You don't need to have it straight. From here, you're going to bend your right leg and you just slowly take it all the way back behind you. Spread your toes. So as you press back, use the muscles, use your body to push back and lift that right leg up. Your arms can be back, your arms can be forward, out to the side, whatever works. Try and keep your right hip in line with the left. And then gently inhale, bring your right leg all the way up. If you can keep it up without falling down, you're going to put your right foot into the inside of your left thigh. It's a tree pose. We got lots of trees around us. Let's get inspired, guys. So as you are standing, push your right heel into your inner thigh and engage your muscles. So as long as you've got like a strong foundation in your body, the rest of you can be light and open. So you can bring your hands to your heart, you can take your arms out, arms up. Again, whatever works. Don't look at something moving because that won't help. And then when you're ready, slowly release, so bring your right knee into your chest. Lower the right leg down. Bend your knees. Walk your legs out. We go to the other side. So ground your right leg. Engage. Bend it if you need to. So bring your left knee up. And then from there, bend into your right knee. Especially if you feel really wobbly, bend into, feel like a little bit of a ninja. You take your left leg all the way back behind you. So spread your toes. So take the left leg back and push through the ball of the foot, spread the toes. Keep your hips in alignment and then lift that left heel. So you can bring your arms out. You can extend your arms out in front of you. Remember that the energy that's flowing through your body, if you've got no energy, if your leg is limp, then you won't be able to have much control out of it. So lift the left leg right up in the sky. Check that your ribs are away from your hip bones. And then gently bend into your right knee if you need to, and then slowly come forward. Keeping the left leg off the floor, bring it to the inside of your right. So work with what works. If you need to have your foot lower or down, just don't avoid your knee. So don't put it on your knee. You can have it all the way wherever. And open up through the hips. But ground down through that right leg. Bring your hands to your heart. Stay with your breath, or you can bring your arms up. If you really want to test yourself, close your eyes. Nice. When you're ready, gently bend your left knee, bring it into your chest. Lower the left leg down, bend the knees, walk the feet. Inhale, take the arms up. And then exhale, we're going to fold all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, place your palms down, step the feet back. Downward facing dog. Spread the fingers. Press out of your arms, try and lengthen the spine. Draw your lower ribs in towards your spine as well, so you're lengthening your ribs away from your hip bones. When you're ready, gently drop down onto your knees. Bring your hips to your heels and just come into a child's pose. Inhale and gently come up. So we're going to come up onto our knees. And we're going to go back into a back bend, Ustrasana. So have your hips underneath your hips, your knees. Put your knees underneath your hips. When you go back, remember to listen to your body and just slowly start to open. The thing with back bends is you really have to have a really strong foundation, so your legs and your butt, everything's engaged and switched on. Try not to push too hard so that you've got a lot of tightness or tension in your lower back. You shouldn't feel any pinching, any pain. It should be just a form of like everything's engaged, so that you're supporting yourself, so that as you go back, everything up the top part of your body can open and be light. So to start off with, it may not be going very far. Try not to kind of just drop back and go into it. What I want you to do is press down through the floor with the top of your feet. So try and spread your toes into the earth. Once you've got that, you're going to just squeeze your butt. So activate your butt cheeks. And then you're going to support your lower back with your hands. So with your hands, put them on the middle or the small of your back. And as you go back, I want you to squeeze your elbows together and really open up your chest. So the main part of a back bend, or the whole reason of a back bend, is to open up the front of your body. Don't focus on your back. Don't focus on going deep, or trying to get this crazy bend in your back. Focus on just opening up your heart space. So from there, just squeeze your elbows. If that's really intense, you're going to stay there. Okay, if you can drop your head back. If that feels okay, you can slowly work your way back and grab onto your heels. Don't collapse back and grab your heels. So breathe into your body. Stay with the breath in and out through the nose. Beautiful. And smile. When you're going to come out, you're going to slowly come out, so support yourself. And then put your bum out, come down onto your knees, and go into child's pose. Nice. So it can be really, really intense. Back bends are full on. They can either bring up a lot of things. I'm not going to go too much into all of that stuff, but if you feel physically ill, that's totally normal. Especially if you've had a few drinks the night before. Back bends are very cleansing, detoxifying, and cleansing. It also can bring up, yoga is all about movement and moving your body and opening yourself physically. So when you do that, you start to move energy and things around and emotions. So totally normal if you want to feel like crying right now. When you're ready, we're slowly going to come up. We're going to do it one more time. Yay! So keep your knees with distance apart. Remember this time just to feel into your body. Sometimes when you go back the second time, it can feel better. You may be able to go a little bit deeper. Sometimes it doesn't feel good at all. If you don't want to do another one, that's okay. You can stay on your mat. Breathe. Keep your head down. Nice, so remember to press down through the top of the feet so you're activating everything so you're nice and strong in your shoulders and your chest can open. If you're nice and solid in your legs, you allow the rest of your body to open. Beautiful, stay with that for one more breath. And then slowly when you're ready, come all the way back out. Stick your bum out, drop your hips to your heels, come forward. You can bring your arms down by your side. Let's come into child's pose. And relax. When you're ready, slowly come out. If you're at home and you need a moment, press pause and take that moment. You don't need to go on and move on and do anything if you need to. So from there, just coming up onto your heels, and you're gonna cross your ankles over and roll onto your bum. So just scoot your hips forward. We're gonna bring our feet together and your knees out to the side. So inhale and lengthen up here. So from there, if you feel your tailbone on your mat right now, try and rock forward and be onto your sitting bones. So your two butt bones, try and move into that. And maybe that means that your knees come up a little higher. That's okay. Really protect your back by not rolling into your lower back. Okay, so really extend and lengthen through your spine. And then if you can, drop your knees down towards the floor. We're gonna stay here, inhale. And then you exhale, and you're just gonna fall forward. Maybe a smidge. Maybe you can go all the way down, just kind of feel what works for you. If you can't move, that's okay, just stay there. And then when you're ready, inhale and slowly come all the way up. We're gonna take our feet out the same way, but you're gonna have your legs out more in front of you. So your knees are still out to the side, your feet are still together, but your legs are far away. Same thing, check that you're on your sit bone, so tilt your pelvis so it's forward. Inhale, lengthen up here, and then exhale, fold down. If you're at home, you may have a cushion or a bolster or a pillow you can put underneath your head. That's quite nice, just folding forward. And then inhale, slowly walk your hands all the way back. We're gonna bring our left knee in, and you're gonna take your right leg out to the side. Watch for poop. Unless you're at home, I'm sure there's no poop on your floor. Inhale here. So we're going to take our right hand down. So either your right hand or your right forearm, depends on your body, and your left arm is going to inhale up and then exhale all the way over. Check that your left shoulder isn't tipping forward, so really open up through your chest. Extend through your arms, spread your fingers. And then nice and gently inhale and come all the way up. We're going to take our right hand to our left knee. Gently rotate, look over your left shoulder. And then gently inhale, come back to center. So you're going to bring your right leg in and your left leg out. Left hand's going to come down, or your forearm. Right arm is going to inhale, take it up and over. So rather than worrying about how low you can get with that top hand, think about the side of your body. So thinking about stretching and opening down the right side, and reach through your right fingertips. Try not to collapse your right shoulder forward, open and expand. And each time you inhale, feel the expansion through your ribs. And each time you exhale, try to allow yourself just to go a little deeper. And it may not be physically movement, but internally you start to feel a little bit of movement. You start to open up and expand your body. Inhale, slowly come all the way up to seated. Straighten your spine, take your left hand to your right knee. Right hand behind you, look over your right shoulder. And then nice and gently come all the way back to center. So you're going to bring your right leg out to the side. I'm going to turn this way. Everyone can turn this way because we have poop. We have a poop situation and trees. Sharp sticks. Again, if you're at home, I'm sure this is not happening for you. But what you're going to do is pull your butt cheeks back and try and find your sit bones. So if you know that you're really tight, you're going to bend your knees automatically. So sit up nice and tall, bend your knees, keep them nice and bent. And then when you're ready, you're going to just gently rock forward. So if that is too intense, you're going to stay there. If you can straighten your legs here and start to work on coming forward. So it doesn't matter, again, how far you're going down. And if you feel really, really tight and it's the morning and you haven't moved much, you can kind of just shift your body forward and back and just getting some rotation and movement through your hips. If you're tight, there's going to be no movement in your hips, okay? A lot of people can't rock forward and back. So what I suggest to them is if you're sitting at home, you're watching TV, you're on the floor, just do that. Just rock forward and back. Eventually you'll get some movement, you'll get some lubrication in your hip joint and you'll start to gain some more movement, which is good. So if you can go down, you're welcome to. I'm not going to go down and put my face in the poo, stick up my nose. So just to work with your body and just feel into it. So just remember that this is your body. You don't necessarily have to look like the person that's next to you or me that you're looking at in front of the camera. Just feel into what feels right. So as you're moving, as you're rotating and you're getting some movement, just allow yourself to go forward, to go back. You just want to free up your body so that it's not stiff and tight and you don't have pain. And then inhale and just slowly come up to where's comfortable. So we're going to go out to the side again. So you're going to take your right hand down to the side or your forearm and you're going to extend the left arm up. Try not to lift your left butt cheek off the floor as you do it. Beautiful. Keep your knees bent if you need to and extend and reach through the left fingertips. And then inhale and come up. Exhale to go to the other side. And then inhale and come up, exhale. Right hand down, left arm extends. Inhale up, exhale, left hand comes down, right arm extends. One more time each side. Maybe go a little deeper. Inhale, come up, exhale. To the left side, extend over with your right arm. Inhale, come up, just gently rock forward. for a moment. Slowly come back, take your right leg all the way back to the front. And then we're going to bend our right knee. So keep your left leg long, bend your right knee and put your right foot on top of your left thigh. Beautiful. If that isn't possible for you, I was just checking if everyone back here could do it. You can put it onto the inside of your right thigh. So take your time, breathe in, bend your left knee or prop a blanket or a pillow or a block or something underneath your left knee if you've got any knee injuries. And then we're going to exhale and come forward. So again, it's not about grabbing onto your foot and kind of pulling yourself forward. You want to extend and lengthen through your lower back and bring your chest forward as you fold down. And then gently inhale, walking your body all the way back up. Take your right leg out, bring your left leg in. So your left leg is up on top of your right thigh. Try and align your knee so it's in line with your hip, your left knee. Eventually it'll get there. It might be out to the side right now, but just kind of aim for that. Inhale and lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, gently come all the way up. Bring your left leg out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. From here, we're just going to fold forward. So as you inhale, exhale, fold. Bend your knees if you need to. So if you can't fold all the way down, bend your knees so that you can relax your lower back. Relax your head onto your thighs or onto your shins. You can go all the way forward, and just allow your body and your breath to reconnect. Feel the breath in the back side of your body. So feel your ribs expand as you inhale through the back of the body. And then as you exhale, allow your body to melt onto your legs. So if your body isn't touching your legs, bend your knees. Allow yourself to really melt into the legs. Then on your next inhale, slowly come all the way up. Tuck your tailbone under. We're going to slowly make our way all the way back onto your mat. Check your head isn't in the ground. So just lying on your back. So just take your legs apart, take your palms or your arms down by your side and your palms facing up. Close your eyes. So just relaxing from your toes all the way up to the top of the head. Take a moment to feel into your body. Relax your jaw. Relax behind your eyes. Soften your forehead. Just allowing yourself to be still. Just hearing the waves crashing on the beach and the birds. Allowing your breath just to happen naturally. Then start to feel the rise and fall of your belly from your breath. Start to feel your breath into your body. On your next inhale, you're just going to bend our knees gently. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a big squeeze. So grab your elbows, gently rock from side to side. And then grabbing onto your knees, just gently pushing your knees away from your body and taking your knees into a big circle to the right. And then go back the other way. And then stopping in the center, take your feet down so they're hip width distance apart. You're just going to collapse your knees to the right. Inhale, bring them back to center. Exhale, take your knees to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Take your knees to the right. Come back to center. Exhale, take your knees to the left. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. So you can either just gently roll to your side to hop up, or you can start to rock forward and back until you come all the way up to seated. Sit comfortably, so just take a moment to be still. Keep your eyes closed down. And your next inhale, take your arms above your head. Exhale, take your hands to your heart space. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the class. Namaste. So if you like my classes and you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up on the video. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Tell me down below what kind of classes you would like, and I can do that for you as well if you'd like anything in particular. I love teaching yoga, I love sharing with you, and I'm just super stoked that I can do it as I travel in these beautiful locations. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.